Why doesn't it save my YouTube title? There we go. Actually, I'm trying to figure out where my hand cam should be. Yeah, I can't sit too close. Well, okay, I guess if I do this. I don't know if that's comfortable. Hello, Metric. This new got, yeah, like this hanging camera thing. My hand canvas, a little bit tricky. Nah, you're quicker than even Blue Jay. He's not here right now. Hard to figure out. That was a little more. Well, hey, it's save corruption, so you won't be missing out on too much. Don't worry. Alright, that looks pretty good. Branding about the origin of Chang 2. Oh. City, town, or city wall? Dang. Yo, line was here / March. Hello. Is the radical for soil the city walls? Oh. Well, we have a native Chinese speaker in chat now. Very cool. my float timer? Yeah, he's from China. Yeah, Line is Chinese. What happened? Why is the picture, why is this down like this? That's better. Yeah. Blue Jay has funny stories about whether or not she's considered English second language. Oh, this is not. That's the glitchless splits. Sapphire. Oh god, where are my save corruption splits? I ordered a platinum cart today, March. It's on the way. Yeah, I suck at learning Chinese. I know like 3 words. I don't put enough effort into it also, but still. I know, yeah, I saw the bounty and I was like, oh, I gotta, this is my chance. Oh, here we go. Here's my splits. Makes me consider if I want to play HGSS or Platinum. I do not expect myself to be in contention for the bounty, but I think it's a good excuse for me to learn it, because I can kind of go in on the hype while like at the same time as everyone else. Okay. I need to update world record splits because Catternese beat me. I have new manips that I need to make offsets for. Really just one manip. I have a Wurmple manip now. Yo, thank you, Adrichu, for the good luck. Thank you. Let's see. What was Catternese splits? Catternese only uses like one split when he actually does runs, but I like having splits. I don't know why. Even if it's like not really useful, like having it. Oh wait, no, I also have encounterless. I made a new encounterless manip that saves a few seconds. So I need to make offsets for that as well. Wow. I think I think I save a lot of time on my box names. Yeah. Like my PB was 30 seconds behind at this point. But only ended up being... No, it was only 7 seconds behind at the end? That's like kind of crazy now. Okay, there we go. Pull up my notes. Save corruption, and then I also have Wurmple. Forget, there were also some like minor optimizations in here. Yeah, you don't nickname Mudkip. Oh, I wonder if this is gonna make encounter list weird. Yeah, and then we do... Okay. Okay, let's try it. I'm just gonna do like a slow run and practice practice my minutes. For the time being. You have to wait for like 2 minutes for this trainer ID. I think you can probably do new game a little bit later, like 37 seconds because you're picking the guy. Yeah, and then made a new encounter list, but I need to set my offsets for it. I also, yeah, and then I need Wurmple offsets, and that should be it. I also want to practice my box names. Testing is required. Why? Oh, okay. Start the timer. That's fine. I just said this would be a practice. Anyways, why is my input display off? There we go. With the voice in the background? Oh, I have a video playing. Probably picking up sometimes. Yo, what's up, CPP? Casual Poke player. Yeah, I can squeeze another like 3 seconds out of that. Don't you save in soft reset? No, you save in soft reset before the Mudkip manip though, and then you continue that into the encounter list. What is this? 1 frame late. Okay. Pretty close though. Well, since I'm here, I can still practice the stuff that I want to practice with this. I just can't do the thing at the end. Alright, I got a new version of Live Split because I cleaned up a bunch of old shit on my PC. Now all my binds are different. Okay. Should work now. Yeah, okay, cool. In theory, you could probably hold manip for the entire run in this category, if you really wanted to. Oops, I did the wrong thing. Okay, I should probably reset. That just destroyed my muscle memory because I was like, wait, I'm leaving Brendan's house, I need to go up. Oops. Yeah, you would do some other Mudkip or trainer ID that basically you can hold through trainer ID. I was looking at some that could work, but you'd wait several minutes for the TID. I was mostly looking for arm species instead of thumb. But I think in theory you could do both. Yeah. Basically the waiting to start the run would be long, just as long as the run itself, which would be interesting. Currently it uses thumb, this route. But yeah, you can get a an arm glitch species. But they're a lot more annoying to get. The early Mudkip frames and trainer ID frames don't work out very well. Yeah, exactly. So you would have to either wait a really long time for Mudkip or the trainer ID, or both. But you could. Yo, what's up, Gibraltar? Hello, hello. Nice, I got it. Well, we can try to finish this run. Well, I don't really want to finish this run, though, because I need to use this run to practice all the new manips. So I probably... Well, I'll finish it, but it'll be like 30 minutes long. That's fine. Why am I going back in here? I'm so stupid. My brain just doesn't work. I did that twice. Twice in a row. It's okay. We can still practice Encounterless. Hopefully. Unless it breaks step count really bad. Okay. Mudkip offset. I think we do... Is triple Bagman up here? I think. Feels like forever since I did this run. Bagmanip, and then the old Encounterless was what? The old Encounterless was like 1582? Oh wait, no, I'm looking at Mudkip. The old Encounterless was like 5275. Or that's the new one. The old one was 5475. So it's like 200 frames. Okay. 200 frames. 59. Three, 348. Okay, so take this. Yes. 8. You could also find a way to save earlier. You could, like, save before the little cutscene with the guy. I did that for no save corruption. What is this? What? This is not even on the list. This is the wrong offset? No. Oh, I think maybe I like double started my flow timer, because that was, I don't know. Whatever. Rash. Okay, maybe I'm just way off. What the heck? What am I doing? I forgot how to do the run. Oh wait, why do I save directly in front of the bag? Is that just because I was lazy? I think it was. I think I was just lazy. Okay, that's why. My offsets were made for that. I was like, something's not right. Why does Caternews save this close? Surely you can, I mean, you have plenty of time for bag numbers. Oh, he overlaps a save. That's right. That's the strat. Overlap the save. That's like top end strats though, because if you do this, that's like, well yeah, that's if you're going for first try, because otherwise you can't retry. Okay. If you do triple bag, then it would be it. Yeah, you basically just like save in front of the bag, because NPCs can't move while you're saving. And you have to save like 4 times or something to get the save sectors to line up. Or something like that. That's... okay, that's 1 frame late. Yep. The new strat we have is... during one of the hard resets is actually using that as a free manip. That's what I'm gonna be trying, at least. I felt late. Probably was. No, it was actually primarily. Yeah, because you have to save anyways, like you can just burn that time for no downside. This should be it. Alright, see if we can get the new encounter list. I haven't tested this on console, and I tested it on BizHawk, so usually it still matches, but we'll see. Oh my god. Is that gonna be makeable? That was kind of tight on timing. I tried to make it as fast as possible. To adjust. Might not be it. Maybe it is. You can definitely go earlier on this as well. Need be. That would help. Oh, yeah, that's like second away from being makeable, so I think what we're gonna do is push this one back by like a second. And then add like 500? Does that work? Or is it the other way around? What does it mean to be a trainer? It means... It means... grinding to level 100 before the first gym leader. I think. So if I go a second early here, then that's gonna be like 120 frames for advances. And would be 2 seconds here? That's reasonable. What are we doing now? I am trying out a new encounter list manip. This is only for any % save corruption. But basically because the category is so short, we want to wait as little as possible for encounter lists. So I made one that has like very little downtime. No, Wanley is not the Minish Cap guy. Oh, shit. Oh, a double miss. There are some miss frames for this Mudkip, unfortunately. He's the manky guy. I think we have... Yeah, we have his emote.
Hello.
Hello. Yo, what's up, Speedster? Thank you for the good luck.
I have a WIBTA. No,
Would I be the asshole?
yes.
What?
because I don't know. Hi, Metric. Maybe you can weigh in on this too. Okay, so it's my birthday tomorrow. Wow, it's my birthday tomorrow.
What?
And so I went out to dinner with some friends, and I did not expect or want them to pay for the bill at all.
Oh shit, hold on. The stream crashed. Test. Okay, that was weird.
Oh,
They don't want her to tell. They don't want her to speak the truth.
Maybe it's a sign. Maybe I am the asshole.
I think it's back now.
We're back. Oh no, you can't submit this run. Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Devastating. Well, I'm local recording.
Yeah. Alright, I'm back. Maybe it is Twitch?
It could be.
But anyway, there's like an event that goes on in our town like twice a year where like a bunch of restaurants, they have like interesting deals or something like that. And I wanted to try it. And I also wanted an excuse to see my friends again. I'm like, okay, let's go to this restaurant. And I ordered from like the menu where you can get like 3 courses and you pay like a flat rate. But everyone else, they just ordered like 1 entree, no drink. I also ordered a cocktail. So I ordered like the most expensive thing. It was literally like, I remember it was $52 for the 3-course meal because it was an appetizer, a steak, and a dessert. And I also ordered like a $14 cocktail. And yeah, again, everyone else ordered just an entree, and then we ordered a dessert to share. I tried to, well, one of my friends, when they asked like, oh, how do we want the check to be? They were like, my friend said 1 check, and then people can Venmo me. Oh, she didn't say the people can Venmo me part, she said just, I was like, okay, like, that's fine. And when the check came, I took the bill and put my card in, and they were like, oh, no, like, we're not gonna let that happen, and they pulled the check from my hands, and, like, someone else put their card in. And then I, like, went into the bathroom in the middle of it, and then when I came back, everyone was Venmoing her. And so, 4 other people, and so I would have added, like, $18 to their bill.
Oh, it dropped again.
Oh, what the heck?
Enjoying Route 101.
Great music.
Wait, so they paid for you or they didn't?
They did pay for me. One person got the whole bill, and then everyone else Venmoed her.
So that's not a would I be, that's am I.
True. Because I didn't Venmo.
Because you didn't pay.
But I could still pay.
Oh.
We all work at a very good company that does pay their employees well.
And I don't think any of them have children or anything.
They wouldn't be hurt by the extra, like, $20.
It's not that much.
It's just like, would I be shitty if I didn't pay it back? Type of thing. Like, it wouldn't hurt them financially.
I would say no, it's not a bad. Like, sometimes if you don't accept a gift, it can be mean.
That's true. I'll never financially recover from this.
Do I not have a save state here anymore?
IMO, it's not that bad, but you should still offer again. That's also fair. That's pretty fair.
What? Let's see. The scientist went. Oh my god.
That was
Right.
breaking out.
And then this guy goes right, left, and this
Left,
guy
down,
goes
left.
down, left. Which none of those are on. Is it step count? No, it's not step count.
Are you formulating a new...
Yeah, I made a better encounterless manip because for any percent, it's like you want it to be as optimized as possible because of how short the category is. But I haven't actually tested it on console yet, so that's what I'm doing.
We've paid for half of what you costed them. Half would be fair if they don't otherwise want you to pay. I was thinking
true.
about that as well. I was like, should I just Venmo them like $50? But I was like, would that look shitty? Like, because I didn't even pay them the whole thing. Like, I only paid half. Like, would that also look weird?
Yeah, we're shaving off the frames, kind of. This? No.
I hired a whole ass loan shark to force his friend to pay $30 that he owed. So true. Money is like crazy.
True.
Like, money forces us to have like crazy conversations.
Money is like value.
Yeah.
Oh, is it this?
Social interactions are hard.
Almost.
I don't know what to do. Sometimes. My brother has a friend who is also very fortunate with his money, and he would always say like, if money is the problem, then it's not a problem. And I feel like if you are in a situation where you don't have to worry about money that much, like, don't have to worry about being able to pay your bills or anything like that, I do think that's pretty fair though. Like, if you don't have to worry about money, and like, someone owes you like a little bit, maybe it's just better if you let go for everyone's happiness. But obviously that's only for people who are fortunate enough and like privileged to be able to like eat that and not like feel like, oh shit, like, am I gonna be able to pay my bills this month?
I have no idea which frame I hit.
I feel like people who are disgustingly rich are way more stingy about small amounts than who aren't. Yeah. Maybe that's why they're so rich. It's possible.
I wonder if... Is the encounter list weird because we don't nickname? And so this scientist, like, doesn't get, like, reloaded with the cycle? It shouldn't matter, I think. I don't know.
You don't rename because it's so short.
Yeah.
Yeah, TLDR money is weird. And makes people weird.
I need the context manip thing that will, like, it tells you what frame you hit.
Where is the guide?
I could probably make it. Well, I could just take what he has.
That's true.
Because I don't need all the crazy, like, NPC stuff. I just need the thing that, like, keeps track of your flow timer. Maybe I'm early.
Wow. So much discussion over context manip.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think it will either. It's just every time I've done an encounterless manip, it's been with a nickname. It's basically a new Squirtle manip tool, but it calculates what the NPCs will do for each frame, also for each seed. It also tracks like when you input certain things, like when you press a button when you leave your house at the start to kind of guesstimate what frame you're on. And then based on those, like based on that and then the NPC movements, you can basically narrow down what RNG advances have happened off screen, because there are a lot of like off screen NPCs that make the manip inconsistent. But with enough context, you can figure it out. You can figure out what all they did. Which makes it way more consistent. But there are a lot of people who think it is kind of like against the spirit of the game, or is like a slippery slope to having too many crazy manips in the run, or that it's like making certain things too easy. But yeah, I don't really run Fire Leaf Green, so I don't have too much of a stake in it. But I am one of the leaderboard moderators for Gen 3, so I kind of have to figure out what we're gonna do with it. So we are holding a vote. Yeah, that's my opinion as well. Metric is the current Squirtle tool that people use already does a ton of calculations and all that for you. It does a lot of things automatically for you rather than you needing to do them. So this seems like an extension of that. But some people think it's too far. Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I feel strongly about, like, the spreadsheet thing. Like, things can be good or not. Like, flow timer couldn't be a spreadsheet, but we allow flow timer, so. Okay. Why? I cannot figure out what frame I hit. My problem. I wonder if this is simulator inaccuracy. I could do like I can do a frame count, I guess. That's not super useful either. Let me just try again and see if I get something more recognizable. Yeah. A lot of people are against adding more categories. But that's kind of why I want like some sort of generalizable rule set for tools, because otherwise we just keep having this, and then what if someone makes a tool that they really like? Nice.
Slightly. What I I think it comes from just being in like a strict environment, audited like by the government and stuff. I think we need a procedure.
Yeah, I do too.
Procedures just make things clear, and it's a rule, and no one can dispute it. If you want to, like, have another thing about it, but like, usually there's a generalized rule, like, easy to decide what and what is not allowed.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this, like the same, like, discourse is gonna start happening every 6 months if we don't have something like that. Which maybe that's fine, but it's kind of a lot of work for me. Because I'm one of the people that tries to stay, like, on top of all the discourse and make sure we're updating rules and stuff. So,
You're just such a good moderator.
I don't know about that. A lot of runs sitting in the queue.
Maybe not a good leaderboard moderator.
Yeah. Okay, he went up,
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 left, down,
right. I don't know.
Inko!
That's the Minish Cap guy.
That's the Minish Cap guy.
Let's see. That was up. And then this is up left. Windows door close. 5531.
I Minish on my cap
Kinda
until
true.
I link.
I don't know about that one.
I cap on my link to Minish.
I should just try this. I should try it on. Emulator. That's what I should be doing. Only always.
Bro will
Yo,
make a new
Blue
limit
Jay.
just so he can record Blue Mac 2.
Thank you for the 45 months. Why does it keep doing that?
so long.
True. People in the Discord talk too much shit. I may have to get a new world record for Fire Rod. Yo.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, Inko's been doing Dark Souls on stream a lot. I hate testing offsets. That's actually what I should make. Except there's discourse about that too. If you should be allowed to like have your flow timer like track your input. It's like basically should you be able to like press A and a flow timer button at the same time, and it'll tell you like how close you were to your target. I think this run is not gonna record.
What do you mean?
Nah, just trust. Oh my.
It's gonna get better. Timer will go negative.
The world record is an hour 50, an hour 56. We can make it.
Yep. I think, oh, if it's just telling you how far off you
And Windows isn't super accurate with its timing, so it can only give you like a 3-frame window.
Oh. Wait, that's...
Yeah, so it's not that bad, but... Oh, nice. I got the medkit. It's not precise enough to do this, but you could imagine, like... It would be useful for a lot of things.
It would be useful because then you could, like...
You could, like, know if you
change
got
your
the right
offsets
mudkip.
later.
If it was a 3, yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you're going for a world record...
Oh, I was way
you
early.
need the naughty mud.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my personal opinion as well, Inko. Okay, it's 36, I need to add 40 frames?
Right, you're timing your timer.
Yeah,
essentially.
exactly.
So, like,
It's
not-
all outside the game, yeah.
Nine,
6, 9, 6, 7.
6, 9, 7.
The god offset. Okay, this should be better, maybe. But yeah, it feels like a very, like, if flow timer is legal, it feels like a very natural extension of flow timer.
Right, it's a timer.
Because, yeah, everything is outside the game. You can use it to know what happened in the game, but it's not like it's reading game data.
Plus 3 frames is a lot. IMO. In Pokemon, it's a lot. Like, not precise.
What's not precise?
3 frames.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Inko, there's been some conversation about that as well, because that's been considered. Apparently that happened in, like, Undertale speedrunning, is somebody made something like that. But yeah, with the Windows inaccuracies, I don't even know how realistic it would be, but even... There'll probably be a rule in place that's like, you can't like simulate the game in a separate window while you're playing. There's kind of already a rule that like you can't be playing 2 copies of the same game at the same time. So. But yeah, the flow timer thing would basically be like playing a rhythm game as you're playing Pokemon. Like just separately on the side.
Let's go. That would be like
Keep hitting this mud kip.
The people who were here for the when I do the asshole thing, I did pay them back, and then they sent the money back.
What?
So I think if
Yeah, now you just gotta leave it, or
Yeah.
you're like weird. Ship of Theseus, kind of true. What does it mean? Yeah. What does it mean to recreate the game or simulate the game? Yeah, there's kind of already discourse about that, Gibraltar, because you can bind your, like, select button on emulator to also start Flow Timer. So you'll have it, like, consistent every time. But on console, unless you have, like, the right setup, which I actually ordered something that lets me split my controller to my PC and my console. But yeah, like, with just a normal controller, you can't do that on console. It's not that hard to press two buttons at the same time, but it's also not, like, completely free either, so. Yeah, it's kind of significant, but emulator also has a disadvantage in some games because it doesn't have a wireless adapter. Yeah, it'd be really hard. And, like, it's been accepted for so long that it would be... I think it would be odd to ban it now. Keep hitting the same exact method. Yeah, we should just ban all manips. We need to go back to, the Dark Ages. Yeah.
ban all manips, take out every run that has used a manip.
True. We just start,
Rec
start
time
from
will
scratch.
Be 2.5 hours.
Yeah, no, I get you, Metric. Why can't I hit my mud kip anymore? Yeah. The only issue with that, Inko, is like, at least based on the discussions that have been happening, it kind of feels like everyone has their own kind of idea of like what the category is or what it should be. Like, some people think if you can do any encounter manips in Fire Red Leaf Green, like, that's against the vibe of the run. But some people are probably more like, okay, as long as you can't, like, manip for 20 minutes straight for all the fights and stuff, it's probably okay. And then there are people in between. So, it's tricky.
And 4.
Yeah. That's my opinion too, Metric, but yeah. It is not universal. Okay. I had like 1 second of runtime. Oh, okay, dude.
Right, like, I feel like knowing
Oh.
how far off you are is the same thing as what you're doing right now, which is being like what frames
It
you're
is.
hitting.
Yeah.
So it's literally the same thing.
Yeah, but it like it just feels different to people. What do you do? Left, and then I got something. Up left. Surely I'm close. Oh, okay. I wonder if this is emulator inaccuracy now. Because this frame he would go left. But if I delayed by a frame... I did start working on Meeson stuff so I can get better manips. First time. When does he go up? There you go. Yeah, okay. That's the issue. No, you're totally right, Inko. Like, it doesn't make the execution any easier. Like, you still have to be the one to hit the frame perfect or whatever. It like makes a lot more things possible. Like, it could let you do some crazy manips, basically, is the idea, that currently aren't possible. Okay, so that was one of the frames, but now I need to adjust these because, yeah, on BizHawk sometimes you get an extra lag frame leaving here. So, like, I hit this frame.
Yeah, if it's not reading your game, like, I don't know what you want. Like,
Yeah, to me that seems like the easiest, like, line to draw, but the counter argument is that, well, you don't need to draw a line, like, you can just vote on everything on, like, a case-by-case basis. But there might be a lot of different cases, and we might have a lot of things to vote on, is my worry. Okay, so does this work? Yeah, and communities can change. This is true. Okay.
yeah, it just feels like if you don't draw a line at once, then you're just gonna keep voting.
Yeah, exactly. You're just always you're gonna vote on every tool based on vibes, and then, I don't know.
You can always change a rule, but
Yeah. Yeah, but that's like true Gibraltar, because that's like, it kind of gets to the underlying, like, fact of the matter, which is that, okay, people don't really, like, want a hard rule. They want things that kind of, like, they think would be more fun for the category. But, yeah, it's tricky to do that, because, yeah, communities change. You don't, like, not everyone agrees on what would be fun, etc. Yeah, my goal today is to optimize the existing world record route by making some manips that save a few seconds, as well as make the run more consistent. So I'm almost done with this one, at least. And then... okay, so he goes up right? Yeah, okay. So everything just gets shifted. Alright. Do that one. Good.
and art percent.
Alright. And then this was... I think it was this.
Ooh, project.
Yo, nice Maria. Yo, what's up, Rain? Thanks for the GLs. Thank you. Wait, yeah, metric is all about save, or all about any percent, no rules until
They'll
save corruption hits the scene. It's hardware manipulation. So is pressing buttons on my controller. Oops.
Told at work how old I was trying to borrow, and one of them said that they were gonna crumple to dust.
Yeah, I think Adrochi was right. I don't think the lack of nickname affects anything. We shouldn't have created NSC.
I think NSC is so fun.
I like NSC.
It was really cool to showcase at youth. I thought it was very interesting, and it was like the perfect length.
It might though. Yeah, it might. It'll be interesting to see. I don't think this. I don't think in the lab. Actually, I'm not 100% sure on that. It might be. Okay, this frame might be broken. Yeah, okay. I'll cut out this frame. That's good enough. Okay, I think I can hit this on console now.
Big forehead. Our foreheads are matching. Did you see that comment on my video?
Yeah. I'm just wondering if loading, like, entering the lab cutscene on a different frame would affect what the NPC does when you leave the cutscene. But I don't think it would, because the NPC is not loaded until you leave, or he's not... He can't even start his cycle until you end the cutscene, I think. Yo, what's up, Insane? Thank you for the good luck. At least NSC has more runs than any percent. Why are my medkits so bad? Oh, true. That's the next step of no save corruption. There's a lot of next steps of no save corruption. There's actually way more that we could do, but the world record route is already painful as it is. No, in save corruption you don't even make it to worlds. I think that was late. Yum. Whoa.
It was good. The outside, the end pieces were a little dry. The outside was kind of burnt. Sad. The meat itself was really good.
Yeah, you can, Inko. But they're very precise. They're usually either like double frame perfect or a 1 frame into a 2 frame. But it'll probably happen for any percent eventually, yeah. Right. Left, left. What is that? No, I don't even like have the frames in my flow timer. Because also the amount of advances you get depends on what path of encounterless you get, and so you would have to adjust your offset on the fly to make the timing consistent. Which is possible. Just adjust flow timer while walking, yeah. Well, the like the main version of flow timer, it's not possible to do that. But there's like a flow timer alternative that lets you do that. I just haven't set it up yet. This frame? Yeah, Flareon's timer lets you do that. Yeah, you can't edit while it's counting down. There was learning involved. Oh, right. I need to switch all my save states to Misen. Zigzaton. Which frame did I hit? Surely I was early. Unless I hit this. I think I was early.
Zigzaton actually executed?
Yeah. I did talk about Candy Manip. I don't know if it would actually be viable in no save corruption. Like, I don't know if it would save any time. Maybe if you did the skitty strats. But I like tried workshopping the skitty strats and it was pretty rough. I don't understand. What frame did I hit? Oh, wait. I'm stupid. It is in my notes, isn't it? Did he go right or left? He went right, didn't he? Stop hitting frames, I'm sorry. Oh my god, bruh. This, okay, I found the frame I hit. Okay, cool. Okay, so that actually would have worked. I just am stupid. Wait, did he move left in that attempt? I hope so. No, he went right. What? Ah, shit. I wonder if it does matter. If you do Roxanne Minute, you'd end the fight on some frame, which can give you potential encounterless for Path of Briny. Yeah, that's one of the other big things that we're working on. Or I'm working on. Yeah, because there's also an Abra that is really late in advances, but saves a lot of time if you get it, because you don't need a long player name or Trico name. Yeah, so you would have to like extend from Roxanne all the way to Briny, then from Briny to Granite Cave, and then get your Abra. Who even runs NSC? Inko has run NSC. The runs are not verified yet, though. There's a backlog right now. And Skoa Gogo got a 28. Yeah, basically Inko. It would be really hard. Skoa Goat Goat. Okay, wait, so... shit, I'm confused now. Cause he never moves right. Ah, so the frame you enter here might actually make a difference. Yeah, okay. I think maybe I understand what Adrichu was talking about now. Yeah, I think it like sets their timers ahead of time. But as long as you get one advance from the scientist every time, and then you'll have... It wasn't that, but you're right. Yeah, like, the idea is right, but yeah, I don't know exactly the details. So basically, there's a few ways you could work around this. I think you can just look at the fat guy movements, because they're almost all unique. Because with the scientist, like, as long as you get the same amount of advances, like you said, then it's chillin'. Yeah, it's late. Thank you for the good luck, Inko. Good luck with Dark Souls. Yeah, Dark Souls is a hard game already when you're not speedrunning, so makes sense. Keep hitting this frame. Bless you. He moved once, and then what do we get here? Right. What is that? Man. Am I late? Why can I not? I can't hear what frames I'm hitting. Not that. Yeah, not nicknaming actually does make this more annoying. Okay, I was 2 frames late. Remember if it took a bit for your super slab to ship? I grabbed one before wife got me SP, no movement yet. Yeah, I think they only ship out like once a month, so depending on when you ordered in that cycle, it can take like a few weeks. They also have a Discord, I think, and the devs are, I think, pretty willing to, like, you can join and ask them, like, hey, here's my order, and they'll tell you if it's in progress. Yeah, I think it's linked on their site. I got no movement that time though, so I feel like this is gonna mess things up. Up. Yeah, because that's not on the... Maybe this still works? Been like a month-ish? Yeah. Yeah, I would check with them. I'm gonna guess I was early here. Yeah, now it's 2 frames early. Because you can get advances after the Pooch battle. This is annoying. Yeah, no problem. No problemo. I accidentally left my, like, the cable that it comes with, I accidentally left that at ESA. And I was, like, freaking out because I did not have a replacement. And so I ordered one, but then I was like, oh, we only ship out once a month. So then I bought one from Box, also makes these cables, and they work. So that was my savior. Oh. Double low roll. Yeah, maybe they send out other stuff earlier, to be fair. I'm not actually sure. But that's like the disclaimer that they put, at least, so. Oh my god, I said no. Why did I say no? Yeah, because, like, there are invisible NPCs in that cutscene, I think, that are moving. Mess with your RNG. Why did I... Ah! I'm stupid. Stupid, modest mudkip. Let's not be stupid. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating the record on this. So we get one movement. We get up, right. Should be this. I kind of messed up my step count on this run, so it might fail here, but I think that's it. Yeah, okay. I think that breaks at the end because of step count. Let me double check before I... Yeah, okay, step count rolls over there. Cool, okay. But that would have worked. So you actually don't want to look at the scientist at all. The scientist is a red herring. Because you don't nickname him. You really just want to look at the fat guy? But there's probably also... Okay, we figured it out. It took a million years, but we got there. Happy with that, at least. We got TID. Let's try to finish a run. I initially thought that if you failed to save corruption the first time, that you were out of luck and you had to restart the whole run. But I was informed by CPP that that is not the case, which is very nice. That's gonna destroy my average. Okay, Wurmple. Oh, oops. Oh, okay, we saved our steps back. So we stop here. You have to do 4 saves total. So this would be number 2, including Mudkip. I did just pull a Chadwi. It throws me off so bad playing as Brendan. Like, I didn't think my muscle memory would mess with me that much, but it does. Okay, that's save 3. And then this is save 4. And then, because you have to soft reset and erase your data anyways, you basically get the opportunity to do a fresh manip without losing any time. Which is what we're gonna do here. Imagine if Brendan and May had different speeds. That'd be funny. Brendan just runs faster for some reason. Wurmple. Okay, so let me say... That's my starting frame. You hard reset. Yeah, and then you have the extra text from the corrupt save. And then you have like half a second of leeway. Okay. 3, 7, 2. Okay, so it's that many frames. That's the number of seconds. Ish. Okay. So. Do this, and then... Oh, but it's like, no, because you wanna start it when you press... Oh, this is like tricky, kind of. It's actually kind of tricky. Technically, you want to start it when you press hard reset. Do I still have X bound on my controller? It's BX start. Do I still have an X on here? Oh, I do. Aha. What button is it? That one. Okay. I go like that. That lets me hard reset without needing to press the actual button on my GameCube. We go like this, and then... say that I'm gonna go like that. I think is the idea. Yeah. Okay. I need to fix my offset to actually work that. Because you have like the fade out. What is going on with my... Because I press that and then I press this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like 49 frames ish. 30. This much? I'm like reading through the Discord. Uh, saving the game again and redoing the up B select corruption. Okay. on. And then this one is like... I think I can try this again. Save, redo the up B select. I guess it's kind of hard to like practice this section. This. Okay, I got an encounter first tile. It was a Wurmple, but I don't think that's the Wurmple I want. Maybe I was early? Or it's step count. I guess this is tricky to figure out. I feel like I've got to be way late. Try like this. I think I can just try again by doing this. It's okay if we don't like finish the run with all the save sectors in it. Oh, that might be it. Yeah. I think that was 509. Yippee! I don't think that was the right yellow ball offset, but... Oh, sorry, I missed. Are emulated runs displayed on the main leaderboard for any percent for this game? Yes, as of very recently, you can submit emulated runs to the main leaderboard. Emulators are now console. There's an emulator that's console accurate. Yeah, I don't know if I talked about that on stream. The emulator that CPP made called GSE uses the Meson core for GBA, which is like console accurate. Like he was able to sync input logs and play them back on both console and emulator, which is pretty cool. Down, up. CPP is goated, yeah. Yeah. But I love it for my Lua scripts. I think I was early on this one. It felt early at least. Yeah. I started trying out Meson Community Edition, I think it's called. And has some stuff to it. I don't know what frame this was. Step count shouldn't matter here. Platinum cart on the way, where's the white 2 cart? I have a white 1 cart. Is that enough? You can ice your way through black white 1, yeah. Okay, that was 506. Gen 4 and 5 are pretty expensive as well, what I learned. Oh. Yo, Livy39. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. Thank you. Can this really be done in 10 minutes? Yes. My timer is not a very good reflection of it because I'm testing and practicing a bunch of different things. Nice, okay. It seems to be working. thank you for the good luck, Rainbow. Okay. Cool. But I'm getting the encounter now, so that's good. Do more practice of that later, but I think my offset is decent. There's only 2 different paths you have to remember, and the more common one is just running the whole time, so that's pretty easy. I just need to test this. If I press continue here. Where is credits warp? I'll try to finish a run before I leave. Once I get the YOLO ball part down, then that's all I needed to. That's all I wanted to practice. Is this category doable blindfolded? Out of all the Sapphire categories, this is probably the easiest one to do blindfolded. Yeah. Yeah. But there are some things like you need to get the right trainer ID for this category. And so if you could see, you would check your trainer ID and be like, okay, I got the right number. But if you're blindfolded, you would not be able to do that. So that would make things difficult because you'd like do the whole run and potentially it would not work because you got the wrong trainer ID. But the run is only 10 minutes, so it's not horrible. That'd be a fun like sub goal or something to do a blindfolded run of this. Yeah, 90% of runs would die at the end. Yeah. The same would go for Mudkip, although there would be ways to figure out if you got the right Mudkip, even with blindfolded. Oh, that's pretty tough. Seven, 3, 7, 5. And this is another, how many frames? 102. Alright, let's try this. What are you saying about me? I felt early. Oh. What was that, I wonder? Hippo. Oh, that's not gonna work with 5 beeps. That has to be a 3. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that emote. Yeah, okay, that was 2 frames early. It fell early, so that makes sense. Oh, right. 3 beep on this one. Gotta remember that. That was kind of late. That's okay. Nice. Ooh, that's clean if those are good offsets. They're not. Probably early. Who are you? I'm out of time. Oh. Why am I getting this now? Did I over-adjust? Maybe. Did I under-adjust? Okay, I'm 1 frame early somehow. Weird. Mm. Are you serious? Okay, that'll actually maybe work. No. How did I mess up that movement? Okay, good. I like the one that's like cat sitting very comfortable around a campfire. Hey, it worked. Okay. Hopefully the offset is okay then. There, so you can't get any more encounters. Yeah, I like that one. And then the save sectors are probably way messed up for this, but this is what would happen. This is like a 1.5 frame window. Ah, didn't work. Okay, but that would be the concept. And then, yeah, if you get the frame... Yeah, the problem with Wurmple is that it puts you all the way back here. Interesting. But if you get the corruption, it wouldn't... Like, if you get it right, it wouldn't say that your save file was corrupted, and then you would do the glitch machine. Okay. Let's do a quick attempt. Yeah, I've heard bad things about 7TV, but I don't use it that much anyways. I'll just try to finish a run. I won't worry about, like, resetting for optimal strats. I'll try to do the Wurmple, though. There is one emote with a cute dog, and then LeBron James shows up and slam dunks that thing. Did I ever add... No, I didn't add that emote. There's lots of emotes that I should add. Probably Gibraltar. I haven't seen that one though. That emote is scary. Two frames early? Oh, I don't even know what I hit. Maybe 3 frames early. Still looks creepy. You also have to clear your save data on every attempt for this. Because otherwise you can kind of like prepare things ahead of time, potentially. Which is standard for a lot of glitched categories, but... Silence. That's my meditating time. Yo, what's up, Flareon? Thank you for the good luck. Thank you. Oh, no. We'll see if we can make it. I hope your Fire Red Leaf Green runs have been going well. They haven't, but they will. I learned Fire Red Leaf Green glitchless like nice, got it. 2 or 3 years ago, I think. Whenever the last Fire Red Leaf Green tournament was, I learned it for that. I forget what my PB was. But I learned it for the tournament and then never played it again after that. But if they do another tournament, I'll probably come back to it. I switched up putting my controller on my lap today. But sometimes I do that. But I'm learning it's kind of uncomfortable after a while. I think I should go back to having it on the desk. When you're used to manipulating the early game RNG and then expose yourself fully to it, you learn new things about yourself. Yeah, true. Yeah. With how far you developed Rare Candy Route in Sapphire, there's like, if you're perfect on your execution, there's like no RNG in the early game, which is kind of crazy. And then, yeah, Fire Leaf Green is very different by comparison. It's been good. mostly been troubleshooting. I made a more optimized encounterless manip because the old one had you wait like a few seconds before closing the text box. And I'm kind of trying to squeeze out as many seconds as I can for the route because of how short it is. And then I did something similar for a catch manip on Wurmple. But I think I got both of those figured out now. At least slightly. I also learned that encounterless is weird because we don't nickname Mudkip. And so, like, when you open the nickname menu, it resets the cycles of the NPCs, and then you reload them, but we don't do that here. So the scientist is actually not consistent. Oh, I did forget to split, sorry. Right. I don't know which one this is. I'm gonna assume it's this. It's really hard to remember to split on Switch. Just because I'm not used to it. This should be it, though. Yeah, nice. But yeah, this is kind of my first real run of today. If you get high rolls, you can actually 3-shot this guy. The May jingle pitch when you talk to her throws me off. Yeah, it is weird that it's different. I feel like I tune it out, though. It's naive nature Mudkip. Whatever that is. I don't remember. Yeah, it is plus speed, I just don't remember what it's minus. Speed F, okay. That was at -1, that was after a Leer. To be fair. At least I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, that would be a lot. That would be a lot at neutral. Okay, so this is save number 2. Three. This is save number 4. Do the first corruption, the up B select corruption. We try to manip a Wurmple. We mess it up. That was 1 frame early. I think. We get a Wurmple anyways. Oh, there might be a guy that's loaded. It's possible. I'll have to do some more troubleshooting of it. This is a very, like, new manip. I didn't put a ton of effort into it. This. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might actually be the problem then. Hey, we got it first try. Nice. Okay. Nice. Oh no. Yay! Is that enough? I kinda hope not. I don't think it's enough. Might be a PB. It's enough though. Woo! Wow, it was very close. It was surprisingly close for for all the issues. Nice. I also did the menuing really suboptimally in the boxes. Yo, thanks for the GGs, y'all. Sub 10 is the goal eventually. It's probably doable. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's doable. Like, I lost so much time on this catch section. If I hit Wurmple Manip first try, it could have been sub 10, yeah. Thanks for all the GGs, though. Metric, Rain, Flareon, Rainbow, Adrichu, Gibraltar, thank you. It is a fun category, kind of. It's very short, but it's a good execution test. You basically hit 3 frame perfects, and that's the whole run. And also hit like an encounterless Manip and a catch Manip, and that's about it. But it's kind of cool to like try like to optimize this further, because like in glitchless it's a 2-hour run. Like, you're not gonna spend the time to like shave off like a second from the encounterless Manip just to like make it a little bit faster and less consistent, but because this run is so short, you can kind of justify things like that. I'll see if I can hit a trainer ID again first try. And then if not, I'm going to sleep. That's my rule. Oh, I need to clear save data. Glad I got the save corruption window though. Correctly. Even the Americans go to sleep, but I'm still awake. Yeah. Okay. I have an 8 a.m. meeting tomorrow that I don't actually know if I need to be there for, but I should. Just in case. Did it take me full offline when the internet cut out? That's annoying. And raid Thunderbolt 773. Pog. But yeah, there's a lot of strats also that Caternies came up with that can save a lot of time if you're going for like world record attempts. Well, you could do that either way. Yeah. But there are some better things that I could be doing, and I will do once I'm more locked in. I kind of just wanted to test these manips. Is the Wurmple you catch specific? No. It can be any encounter, any frame. Wurmple just lined up decently well, and it's got the shortest name out of the 3 encounters on that route. And it's also got the shortest cry. But you just need a Pokemon. You need to catch one other Pokemon so that you can deposit your Mudkip. Is the only reason. Because you can't like put Mudkip in the PC if it's your last Pokemon. See you, Metric. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Ah, I didn't get it. Oh, 1 frame late. That's okay. I'm kind of tired anyways. I probably wouldn't perform very well. But at least we got our proof of concept working for Encounterless. I hit Encounterless in that run, so that's good. And then Wurmple I missed by a frame. Yeah, and I think saving at this place is maybe bad. I'll do some more research on that. Like if we, yeah. Because we could probably just stand a tile higher and it'd be fine. Two tiles higher? That should be doable, yeah. And it makes the timing a little bit more lenient. Okay, well we completed a run and we got a PB technically. By 3 seconds. I guess that's a lot in a short run though. Okay. Tomorrow is Blue Jay's birthday, so I'll probably not be on tomorrow, but probably on Thursday and or Friday. And then my plans, yeah, I want to get Save Corruption record. After that, it's going to be a mix of learning Platinum Glitchless and learning Sapphire Rare Candy route. Rare Candy early route. Those are like my 2 longer runs that I want to start learning. And they just announced a bounty for Platinum today, which I don't think I have a good shot at claiming, but I want to kind of try it anyways, just for fun. Yo, thank you, Flareon. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Okay. Is anyone on for me to raid? Randall is playing something. Oh, T-Pat. I haven't seen T-Pat forever. Alright, T-Pat. Alrighty. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it for hanging out. T-Pat is running Legend ZA. Any percent. But yeah, I'll try to be back on Thursday. If not, then probably Friday. And yeah. Much love. Peace. Bye.